9 critical steps to writing a business plan. Writing a business plan can be an overwhelming task. These feelings often translate into immobilization or confusion as to how to start the business plan. Starting a business plan begins with the first step. Number 1, determine audience and funding time. When writing a business plan, you must determine who will be reading it. This decision will shape the business plan. Do you plan to go for debt or equity financing? Each form of funding for your business has pros and cons. For instance, the venture capital market can be very time-consuming and competitive. Do you have the time to write the business plan for investor funding and to network within the community? Writing a business plan for investors is 15 to 30 pages with in-depth analysis and full details of facts and figures to support assumptions of the market. Writing a business plan for the bank is 10 to 15 pages and focused with the bank's concerns with risk. A venture plan presents the upsides and potential return on investments, whereas a bank plan reduces the risk and sells the ability to repay the loan. Number 2, create a business plan outline. A business plan outline is the second most important starting point when you've predetermined your audience. The business plan outline should be prepared before the actual research and writing of the business plan starts. Number 3, research and collect information. Once you have made the decision of the type of funding your business requires, it is time for the research. Business plan research covers several key areas. Insights from your experience working and observing the industry you will enter. This data will have to be backed out by the next 2 sources. Published information from library, internet and paid database services will provide information on the market growth, overall industry perspective, and customer profile. Field research covers interviews with customers, suppliers, competitors, and industry experts. This provides the real insights behind all the published facts. Number 4, add in relevant file. The easiest way to go about collecting all your experiences, interviews, and research is to create files for each section of the business plan. These files can be paper-based, computer files, or set up using business planning software. As you start the research and collection phase of planning, fill your files with notes and printouts. Number 5, include general industry overview. Begin the research process with an overview of the industry, uncovering industry and association reports. By having a general understanding of the industry, you will avoid embarrassments in contacting experts with basic questions. Begin the field research once you have a good grasp of the industry fundamentals and need answers to the hard-to-find information. Number 6, prepare an analysis. Once the bulk of the data has been collected, the process of analysis begins. Look at building a competitive profile, contingency plan, risk assessment, etc. Number 7, review financials. Start the financials when you have found some average industry ratios for your business. Work closely with your accountant to develop realistic projections. Being overly optimistic will raise eyebrows with your investors or bankers. Number 8, write the executive summary. Save the first section for last. When you have thoroughly completed all sections of the business plan, write the executive summary. Highlight the key points and include the return on investment or loan payback requirements. Number 9, review and edit. Remember, you only have one shot at making a good impression. A well-written business plan that opens doors and wins the money is a plan that has been revised and reviewed. Do not forget this important step. Ask others for feedback. Make certain to edit and proofread. Business planning is not easy, but by following these critical steps to writing a business plan, you will ensure your business has a chance of funding and success in the future. There you have it, guys. Those were 9 critical steps to writing a business plan. Hope this video was resourceful, and if it was, like and share, and also don't forget to drop us a comment to let us know which topics and videos you want us to produce in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. Business plans versus feasibility study. If you are considering starting a business, you will need both a business plan and a feasibility study. Both documents should be written after conducting thorough research and critical thinking, and conveyed in formats that others can understand. That way, you can show both to people whose opinions you value as well as to those you hope will invest in your business. Before you begin, it's important to define and distinguish between a feasibility study and a business plan. Defining both terms. A feasibility study is done before starting a business. When you have the idea for the business, but you want to make sure it's feasible or advisable. Put another way, is it worth your time, effort, and money to create this business? Several different professionals may contribute to the study, such as an accountant, entrepreneurs who have opened several successful businesses, and realtors who advise on the worth of the location and pricing, comparing similar businesses in the area. A business plan details how the business will operate. It assumes your feasibility study has been completed and it was determined the idea is viable. Now you are going to spell out your financial and other objectives, the methods you plan to use to achieve them, and your proposed organizational structure. Comparing the similarities between feasibility study and business plans is important because both are used in different ways to help you create a profitable business. Similarities between the two documents include: 1. Timing. Both are initially done before the business opens and can be conducted again later to determine the next steps on future ideas. 2. Input. Both include inputs from several individuals or departments that have different skills. 3. Formats. Both include other documents that are put together in order to compose the report. 4. Components. Some of the issues analyzed are similar, including examining the target market, market conditions, and financial costs. 5. Usage. Both help the organization's management make decisions and can also be shown to potential investors. 6. Next, let's try to understand the differences. It's equally important to understand the difference between feasibility study and a business plan. They are not the same and one cannot substitute for the other. Differences include: 1. Purpose. Feasibility studies determine whether to go ahead with the business or with another idea, whereas business plans are designed after the decision to go ahead has already been made. 2. Methodology. Essentially, feasibility studies are research projects, whereas business plans are projections for the future. 3. Risk. Feasibility studies determine the risk associated with the idea, whereas business plans explain how management will deal with the risk so that it will make a profit. 4. Cost. Feasibility studies can require hiring outside professionals with expertise who will conduct thorough studies, whereas business plans are written by employees of the business as part of their jobs. Now, let's go ahead to look at conducting a feasibility study. If you are doing the feasibility study yourself, conduct a complete feasibility study and competitive analysis considering the following. Product demand. Is there a need or want for your product or service? Is the need already being met, or there are room for another product? Market conditions. Who will buy your product and where are they? Can you serve their location? Is the market saturated, or is there room/need for more products? Pricing. What do current users pay for similar products? What do you need to charge so that you will be profitable? And will consumers pay for your price? Next, risk. What are the risks associated with your idea? Profitability of success. Can you reasonably overcome the risk to become profitable? Writing a business plan may seem daunting, but if you take it step by step, it will come to fruition. The Small Business Administration advises that business plans should include the following. There you have it, guys. Those were the differences and similarities between business plans and feasibility studies. Hope this video was resourceful. If it was, like and share, and do not forget to drop us a comment to let us know exactly which topics you want us to cover in our next videos. Thank you guys for watching, and do not go away without hitting on the red subscribe button below and also turn on notification bell so that each time we upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.